You spent years learning to run RMF. Now the Department of War says it is replacing the framework you built your career on. Does your ATO still count? Does eMASS go away? Do your STIGs and POA&Ms still matter? Here is a plain English map from RMF to CSRMC and what actually changes for the working ISSO. So what is CSRMC? On September 24, 2025, the DoD, now branded the Department of War, announced the Cybersecurity Risk Management Construct. It is the intended replacement for the traditional RMF process on DoD systems. But it is not a new control catalog. Your NIST 853 controls still exist. What changes is the process wrapped around them. Why now? The official reasoning is blunt. The old RMF leaned on manual processes and static checklists that could not keep pace. Too slow. A snapshot in time. CSRMC answers with automation, continuous monitoring, and a constant ATO. The goal is cyber defense at the speed of operations, not a review cycle every 3 years. Here is the big shift in one line. 6 static steps become 5 continuous phases, and the 3-year ATO becomes a perpetual one. Authorization stops being a document you renew and becomes a posture you maintain. Your steps map cleanly to the new phases. Prepare, categorize, and select become design. Security built in from day one. Implement becomes build. Assess becomes test. Authorize becomes onboard, where monitoring switches on at deployment. And monitor becomes operations, a live feed of dashboards and alerts. CSRMC rests on 10 tenets. 5 of them change how you work right now. Continuous monitoring and ATO, the big one. Reciprocity, reuse assessments across systems. Enterprise services and inheritance, inherit controls to cut duplication. Automation, kill manual evidence collection. And cybersecurity assessments, threat-informed testing tied into the process. Do not throw anything out. You keep more than you lose. Your 853 control knowledge stays. Your eMASS skills stay. Your STIG and ACAS work stays. And it matters more, because automated evidence is the whole point. Your POA&M discipline stays. The controls did not change. The emphasis did. Be careful with anyone selling certainty. Here is what is not settled yet. There are no mandatory implementation dates. The eMASS migration schedule and the DoD Instruction 8510.01 rewrite are not public. Confirm everything against the DoD CIO source documents, not a vendor blog. So get ahead of it. Read the 2 source PDFs on media.defense.gov before you read anyone's opinion about them. Then pick your most mature system and sketch how its current continuous monitoring feed would map to the operations phase. No tool purchase required. One honest diagram puts you ahead of most ISSOs. The bottom line, your ATO still counts. For now. The job is getting ready for the day it never expires. Follow the Practical ISO for more RMF in the trenches.